Hi everyone, you're back for another episode of Fun with Jude and Wayne. Jude King, Wayne Harrison. And today we're going to make a very special recipe, at least it's special to me. It's my grandmother's war cake that I've adapted to today's world. It had shortening in it. I'm not a cooker of shortening.
Stop rambling and
baker.
tell me what war cake is. I've never heard of it.
Okay, war cake is a cake that became popular during wartime because food was rationed, eggs, butter, that kind of thing. And so the cake came out of a need to bake without the ingredients to bake. In the original recipe that my grandmother had, she had 1 pound. And when I made the cake, it's not enough raisins for me, or my sister, and she said, put more raisins in. So I add 6 cups of raisins to 3 cups of boiling water. So 3 cups of water, 6 cups of raisins, and we're gonna bring it to a boil. In this, we add 2 cups of white sugar.
Did I tell you I don't like raisins and sultanas? I set my teeth on it. Did I tell you that?
No.
Oh.
I've come across many people who are not impressed with raisins.
Yeah.
You wouldn't make it in our family. My family is nuts about raisins. And my sister, when she'd ask me to make something, she said, triple or quadruple the raisins, just more raisins. And so,
Which sister?
Nancy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. She asked me to cook all the time. So, anyway, so we've got 2 cups of sugar. Now we're going to add the spices. So, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. There. 1 teaspoon of cloves.
Ground cloves.
Ground cloves, yeah.
Not the real cloves.
Okay.
Whole cloves.
Ground cloves. And 1 teaspoon of nutmeg.
Yum, my fave.
Is that your fave?
Yeah.
Cinnamon's mine. And 1 teaspoon of salt.
Why?
Because the recipe calls for it. So.
Okay. And
into that, we have 3 cups of oil. It originally called for ½ a pound of shortening. So what we're going to do, we're going to boil this for 5 minutes, and then we're going to put it off to the side to cool. I now strain it so I can get the liquid, and I make the batter up. Then I pour the raisins into the batter. When you don't strain it, you could end up with pockets of flour that doesn't get mixed in, and I've tasted many war cake from somebody else where you run into a white pocket of flour, and I don't like that.
it's funny. If anyone is watching from England and you've heard of war cake in England, I'd love to hear from you because I've never heard of it. And that's where the war was.
Okay, I took the boiled raisins and I poured it in this dish. And the reason I put it in this dish is it lays it out flat in a thinner thing and it cools faster.
Oh, you're so clever.
I tell you, because I wanted to get at this. Now that we've got this, what I do is I put this in a colander and I'm I'm sieving out the juice. So I'm going to let this drain over this bowl while we put the dry ingredients together. So we put 3½ to 4 cups of flour. I put 4 cups. If that's going to be too thick, I'll add a little water. I'll gauge it. And we put 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Now we've got this together, and we're going to pour that liquid in. We don't have a spatula.
It's in your glass bowl.
Oh, there it is there. Okay. It's a good thing you're here.
I wonder.
All right. So we're getting all of the liquid out. Oh, I want this. We'll set it here. And we're going to stir this in and create a batter. Now, this war cake is very versatile. I remember a lady at work asked us to make her groom's cake for her wedding. And we used this as the base, and we had mixed peel and cherries and nuts, and it made a really nice fruitcake. So it is a versatile thing. The original war cake recipe came out of World War I, and it came out of the restricted rations. So the batter is quite stiff, and it's going to loosen up when we put the raisins in.
But the important thing is that you've smashed all the pockets of flour.
Yes, it creates a nice smooth batter, and that's why I do it this way. And then we add the raisins. Now notice how the raisins have plumped up. They boiling.
Just like me.
Just like you. Because you're boiled?
Because I plumped up.
You're a lot less plumper than you were.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. And so we'll get that out. You can start stirring that in. I just want to get the rest of this
It's
in.
heavy.
Yeah, it is. But it won't be. It'll be a nice mix. Do you want me to
Yes.
stir? I just cut in sideways
Oh.
instead of flat on because you're
Yes.
moving the bulk.
Right. Am I spraying the pan, oiling the
Yes,
pan,
we are
grease-proofing the
We
pan?
are spraying the pan. A nice light spray. So, you can see the batter. We've got it all incorporated now, and with an even distribution. You do this on purpose, I want. Okay. Good. And so then I'm using a 10-inch tube pan.
A what?
A 10-inch
Tube pan.
tube pan. Yeah.
Tube.
T-U-B-E, tube.
Never heard of that.
You've led a sheltered life.
Tube.
Tube. Some people call them angel food cake pans. Some people call them funnel pans. I call them tube pans.
Okay.
The oven's preheating up, and we're going to put it in, and we're going to bake it for 1 hour at 325 degrees. Having got the war cake out of the oven and cooled it a bit, it's still quite warm. I would suggest when you make it, cool it in the pan until it's, just slightly warm, and then you can take it out and let it cool on the rack.
I bet it's very filling. Is it rich?
It is. You can only eat like 6 or 8 pieces. Just kidding. I'm getting my knife stuck on the...
Yeah. Oh, look at that, folks.
Now, do you want to try a piece or
No.
you don't? You don't like raisins. Anyway,
I just want to show people how rich and firm it is. It's just beautiful. I'll try a little bit.
you're not a fan of raisins,
I'll set my teeth on edge.
and you don't.
I think it's because it's got fillings. So,
Anyway.
folks.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
All right. So this was fun with Jude&Wayne, our war cake episode, and please make it and enjoy the wonderful flavors that come out of all the mixture spices. So
See you next time.
see you next time. Take care.